sweet plan today. The plan was we were going to go further in than anybody had ever gone before, which we just did. And there's literally not a freaking elk. And we drove by 3 elk in the road to come back where no one's been. Which was a pretty sweet idea until we got all the way down in here and realized it's a freaking ghost town. Give us a locator just so we can make sure that there's absolutely nothing here. Let's go down there. Okay. Just do one more. It sounded so good. Watch. That grasshopper that grasshopper's close, dude. There was literal crickets. Literally crickets. Walk the 30 miles back to where we started. We've got some bulls bedded right up here. There's actually a ton of elk up here, and we've came down in here. We're trying to stay as low as possible. I'm down in this little hole just to try to keep the scent down. Your scent swirls around a lot in these bottoms. However, I want to be able to maintain level eye contact. Our wind right now is kind of pushing down, so as soon as I can see that they're up, we're going to bomb off, hit the ditch and get straight beneath them, and then try to have the wind in our favor and just kind of bird dog them as they're coming back. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to do, and I'm excited about it. Been a long time coming. Last day of the hunt, last day. This bull came up and I was worried about the wind right here in this bull, switching. I had my top pin on him. All of a sudden he caught our wind, and that half of a second is the difference between filling a tag and not. He stopped and my pin was on him. I literally was at full draw and kept my pin on that bull the entire time. And as soon as he stopped and his eyes got big, I just put it, I mean, we talk about frontal shots. I'm sure you saw the blood gush out. There is blood all over the place at impact. Come check it out. Got him right here. And look at this. You might as well follow. There's my arrow right there, buried in the knock. Check. You might as well follow this blood trail while I'm going down, because, and truthfully, I'm gonna follow it for everybody who's on social. You guys know it's live. You're behind, and this is live. Right here is impact. Right there is arrow, impact, and wow. This is the frontal. Everyone talks about frontal on an elk. Here's impact. And this is within 15 yards. We're now at 20 yards. As high as the trees are. You see how much blood there is. Absolutely giant bull. I can see him down. Just to give you an idea, see this country. Yesterday we did 14 miles in here in an evening hunt, back and forth, back and forth. You can see all this contouring, all the switching of the winds. So hard to play. A big bull like this is almost freaking impossible. You're always just trying for a satellite bull. To find a lone giant like this is so unheard of. Look at this bull. Oh, dog. That is a freaking giant. It's hard not to think this isn't a bull of a lifetime right here. This thing is an absolute giant, and you always see one through your binoculars 2 miles away and think, man, if I could just be in the right spot at the right time. And I'll be danged if we didn't look across the mountain. We've been out here since before sunlight. The bugles just got quiet, everything moved off, and we're just like, dang, this is not looking good. The wind switched a few times. We had some close encounters over the last couple days, but I'm here on the last day of the hunt. Look across the ridge, and here is one of those bulls, and we tried cow calling to him. He bugled back, and your worst nightmare, had no care about that call whatsoever. Started just side hilling, and we used these Quakies as cover and was just full throttle trying to keep up with this guy, just heading to wherever he was heading. He came down in the creek. We kind of got past him a little bit, best we knew. He bugled one time. We had a good idea, and all of a sudden I just said, let's just get on a tree and just listen. And next thing I know, here come his tines right up underneath us, 60 yards underneath. Kept coming and coming. I ranged one tree at 40, put my 40-yard pin on him, and every step he was taking, I was just deducting 2, 38, 36, 34, 32. And next thing you know, he is top pin, caught our wind, popped his head up, totally exposed that frontal, and completely drained this sucker. Coming down that hill, I can see the blood trail from here. What a freaking absolute giant bull. I am so pumped, and this is as real as it gets. This was my last elk tag for 2022, and I will never beat this year, ever in my life. Honestly, I hunted for 4 weeks. I had 4 elk tags: Alberta, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, and I got 4 tags thinking that 25% I'm gonna get a bull this year, but I was 100%, and truthfully, this track job of 100 yards bombing down the hill is the longest track job I've had all year. I am so thankful. This is my biggest Utah bull ever, and I couldn't be more excited to be here with some of my best friends too. I am super excited.